Hello, Gamer Nation. SKS here with another episode. Oh, wait, my bad. This is a blog. I'm going about it all wrong, but I'm in a great mood today. I'm so glad to start showcasing what we're getting ready to do. We are up to the 4th annual Summer Game Blitz, and that is totally possible because of all the support, all the amazing things that you all do in the Gamer Nation for me. I would not be where I'm at here today without your support and without everything that you all do for me. And the Summer Game Blitz is one of those things where we can kind of work together and we can, I guess, promote the channel, promote everything. This year's Summer Game Blitz is going to be a special one because, well, it's the unemployment special. If you've not heard, I lost my job, so Let's Playing is all I have right now. And it's a great thing to have because if you don't know the story, if you're new to the subscribers, I know we're approaching 6,000. When I started Let's Playing, it's because I lost my job. And I was really bad, depressed, and going through a lot. And for some reason, I stumbled upon somebody playing a game I liked. And I was like, hey, I'd like to do that. And I did that. I started recording. And it was Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, of all things, because that was a game I knew I could just pick up and play. And I posted it online, and some people watched it, and most of them hated it, but I did it, and it brought me joy. It brought me happiness. It kept me from a really, 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 really dark time in my life, and I've always been thankful for that, and that's why I always give back. So what is the Summer Game Blitz, you ask? Well, I promised I wouldn't make this video super long, so I'm going to try to do this. But pretty much the Summer Game Blitz is where you all donate to me, and you get to put the conditions on games you want me to play. So examples, somebody wanted me to play some obsolete Microsoft DOS game from forever ago. They donated time, I played it for 3 hours. You all get to see me play a game that I normally wouldn't. It could be one of your childhood favorites. And, well, things happen. We had fun. I get frustrated. I go ballistically apeshit crazy when things just don't go my way. Not that that ever happens. And then sometimes we have amazing successes where somebody will donate a game and I play it and they're like, oh, you're going to suck at this. And then I'm amazing at it. Now, that doesn't happen a lot, but it does open the door to games that I've never, ever seen before. So, getting right to it. How can you be part of keeping the unemployed SKS going this summer? Well, remember, everything that I get in these goes straight back to you all. So it's always stuff that I'll buy and I'm going to add to it. Like one of the things I'm going to add to the live streaming is I took some of the money that I made from last month and I bought a green screen. And I'm going to start putting myself on streaming while I'm sitting there yelling at Rocket League people. So that should be great fun. But here's how the Game Blitz works. Here's your rules. If you're not friended me on Steam, look me up, SKS or SKS Plays, and add me. And you can look at my games. Email me if you don't think I have a game on Steam and I may own it somewhere else, like on Good Old Games or something like that. The way this works is we have to have a legal copy of the game. I'm not going to download something illegally. We've got to get a hold of the real version. I do have a lot of games on DVD, CD-ROM, that, I've had before. Obviously, if a game is on disc, like I'm talking about like not CD disc, but the actual data file disc, we're probably going to have to find a digital copy of that somewhere on abandonware or something like that. Rule 2, the game has to be recordable. We've ran into games before where somebody be like, oh, I want you to play this game. And I've tried it a gazillion times. One of the biggest ones is somebody wanted me to play Robin Hood. And I could load Robin Hood and play it myself. But then when I tried to record it, it would never record it bigger than the size. It looked like a stamp. And I tried everything in the world. So the game's got to be, we have to be able to record it. Most games we don't have that problem. That one's just like an oddity. We cannot break any YouTube policies. I know last year we played a couple of games and I got some copyright claims. 1 or 2 is okay, but if the whole game is like a movie and it's going to go against it, I'm going to get a copyright strike. I'm not going to do it. Sorry, that's That's not fair to me, and it's just wrong, and it could damage my channel and cause me to lose it in some cases. No porn, no copyrighted movies. Like I said, music. Obviously, music's a big deal. We got to be careful on games that have copyrighted music. I know that a lot of Nintendo games, even though those are big for this type of event, Nintendo, Sega, all that stuff, you have to be very careful with what we do. The bottom line is if you have any questions, comments, or you want to give me some burning testimonies, just email me, message me, DM me, direct message me on Twitch. Or not Twitch, but Twitter. Excuse me. And we'll figure it out, and we'll figure out what we're going to do. The bottom line is we're just trying to have fun. We're having fun, and it's a lucrative way where you can give back to the channel. You know, I could go through the whole thing about how I give more hours of excitement per season than any TV show that you watch, including Game of Thrones and all that stuff, but I won't. That's in my Patreon video. But, you know, just keep that in mind. All right, so how's the process? I'll give the Canadian version of that. The process. First, one, you have to donate. Now, I'll show you where to click here in a little bit so that you can be available and know what to do. You go to the YouTube page, you click donate. It will bring up a PayPal screen, and it says SKS, Let's Play. And you'll put in your amount, tell me if you want it to be monthly, and then you'll follow these steps. 2, you got to email me. Email me at sksplays@outlook.com. Include this information, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Tell me how much you donated. Tell me what games you're donating, or, you know, what games you want me to play. Remember, if I don't own the game, you have to include the game somehow. C, the time for each game. So, like, if you buy 3 hours a time and you want me to spend 2 hours and 30 minutes on one and 30 minutes on the other, you have to allocate that. And then D, if you want me to try to achieve, like, a goal, if there's, like, multiple storylines or whatever, sitting characters, tell me which ones you want to play. Now, the reason why that I have you include all this stuff. Another thing you may want to include is the name that's on your PayPal. So if you go by like Frankenstein on Steam and on YouTube, but your name is Paul Revere, include in the email that your name is Paul Revere so that I can match up, okay, Paul Revere donated to me on PayPal for 3 hours, and this is Paul Revere's email. And the reason I do that is a couple years ago, somebody donated, and they flat out said, hey, I donated to you. And I said, I didn't get it. And I went through all the names. None of the stuff, you know, matched. And finally, they ended up calling their bank, and the bank screwed up. So we had documentation to say, hey, they donated this much. You all didn't put the money through. And we fixed it. And you know, that's why I do it. I don't want you all to get ripped off. That's totally not what I want to do. I want everything to be legit, everything to be fair. So that's why we do it this way. We do have some other options this year. If you don't want to go through PayPal, you can go through Patreon. So keep that in mind. That's always an option. That's something I'm throwing out there this year to see what's different. 3, have fun with your selections of games. Usually I have a goal every year. You know, last year was sports, This year, let's just have fun. It's a weird summer. We all need some happiness in our lives. We're opening up the field. It can be anything. Computer, SNES, Nintendo. Let's just have fun. Let's do that. I put down there, you know, debate your ethical consequences of being God or Satan. Do you want to be the savior that all the gamer nation deserves, or do you want to bring it down the ruin? I'm looking at some of you right now because I know what you're thinking. And then, you know, 4, I'm going to have pain and agony and probably cry. There's only been one game that's made me cry, but I won't bring that up. But it was interesting. So, who knows? Moving on, though. So, here's your donation scale. This year, we've set this in stone. If you have issues or if you want to talk to me about this, again, email me, message me. 1 hour is going to be $25. 3 hours will be $60, so you get a little bit of a discount. And 7 hours will be $110. If you want to purchase more than 7 hours, message me and we'll talk about it. I also have a lot of people who are just like, hey, I just enjoy watching your channel. Can I throw $20 your way? And it's like, yeah, you know. I've had people who are like, hey, I don't really want to donate a game, but here's $50. I just want an hour of this game you've been playing already. And I'll say, okay. So that's fine. That's fine and dandy. We'll do that. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not much more to it. I mean, we're hitting about the 10-minute mark here, but it's pretty simple. And like I said, it's different this year because of the situation and the scenarios that's playing on. But I think that we can make this work and we're going to have fun with it. One other thing that I will add, though, and that's, let me go in right now and show you how to click on everything, and I'll put some circles on here so you can see it. The next part that you pretty much need to do, and this is me just throwing this in here, is you see the red circle up there at the top. Just click on that donate button and it will take you straight to the PayPal account. Now once you get the PayPal, you'll pretty much just enter information the way that you normally want to. It's fairly simple. I mean, like I said, my website here, it should look somewhat like this. It may have a different video there, probably have a harvest spoon. I don't know. It's going to tell you what to watch next. I'm not sure what it tells you all to watch next. But again, just go out there. Notice we're almost to 6K subs. I'm super excited about that. But just click on that big donate button. There's also the Patreon button up there to the right if you want to hit that. Once you do that, you'll flip over to the PayPal screen. Now up there at the top, it'll say your email. You may have to log in. I mean, you all know how to do that. You know your information. But pretty much just, it says SKS Let's Play donation. Actually, it might say my email at the top. It may actually say SKS81 or something like that. But as long as it's got SKS, that's me. Just make sure it says SKS Let's Play donation. Put in your amount. Lord, if you give me $1,000, I'll probably cry. But anyway, that's kind of what I put there. But once you take care of that, you just hit the button and you've done it. And then send me the email and all that other stuff that we talked about and you'll be good to go. Getting back on though, I just want to say that, like I said, there's a lot of goals that I have. I've really started playing around in the editing business. I think that we've got a good projection of what we want to do. This is the 4th annual Summer Game Blitz, and as always, every year I want to make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's up to you all to help me with that. I have a lot of free time this summer, obviously, except for if I go on interviews and stuff. So, you know, wish me luck on that, and I just want to say thank you all again for everything you've done for me. I know that we're going to make this be a kick-ass Game Blitz, and I'm super excited for that. I'm really excited about the challenges that come with this. It's nice. It's nice to have something different that's not expected, and you all do that for me every time. So again, I just want to go ahead and thank you ahead of time. Contact me if you have any questions whatsoever. And as always, thanks for watching. God bless, and I'll see you then. Night, everybody.